Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I'm trying to figure out, is there ever a point where you're actually saving too much?
No.
Well, the Bible may have
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. That's fun. Okay, so why do you think you're saving too much?
Well, we have 7 kids, and it just seems like things are super, super tight, and my husband's very anxious about money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, are the kids eating?
Yes.
Okay. What is super tight?
It's just sometimes we dip down into the savings and then we dip back out, and it's just
In order to do what?
In order to just do general living.
Well, what's general living?
Like food.
Well, insurance, groceries.
So you're saving so much that you're not budgeting properly for groceries?
Well, no, we're budgeting for groceries. I'm just saying
I
that
said
it
properly.
Seems like there's.
If you're budgeting
Well,
properly,
no.
you would never dip into savings for groceries unless you were overspending on groceries.
Yeah, it just. We don't have any. It feels like we don't have any breathing room.
Any margin in your budget?
Yeah.
It feels
Yeah,
like
so-
it.
How much do you guys make a year?
150,000.
Okay. Well, that's enough to feed 7 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so you shouldn't have a problem. Where do you think the overspending is occurring?
Well, we're doing like 10.5% into the 401k, 3,500 in the HSA, and then we're doing an additional 15k in the Roth. I honestly think that insurance and groceries is just eating our lunch lately.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you spending on groceries?
Meet EveryDollar budgeters Christy and Steve. They used to fight about money.
I'm the spender.
I'm definitely the saver.
Now that they budget with EveryDollar, they're on the same page.
Money is definitely one thing we do not ever fight about.
Having the budget gave me the permission to spend.
Knowing that the money is in each category, it just allowed us to work together better.
Now that's what we call a win-win.
Now we just have to pick paint colors.
We can't help you with that. EveryDollar. Create your free account today.
How much are you spending on groceries?
So it's okay. Groceries plus what we pay to the school, I would say about 1,500 a month.
Are they in private, paid to the school?
No. Just like it just costs us $100 every week for all 5 kids to eat at school.
For lunch?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. And that would be, but that's not killing you on 100. So, okay, do you have a house debt?
No.
And you don't owe anything on your home?
No, sir.
And you don't owe any of the debt?
No.
Okay.
And we have a lot in savings. We kind of did everything opposite of everyone. We paid everything off first, and then we had kids. And so we have a sizable retirement fund, and it just feels very strange to still be in a situation where my husband's getting upset about money when we're supposed to be doing that well on paper. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Are you guys funding, you're giving out dollar amounts for your savings.
Yeah.
Is that what percentage-wise is that coming out?
She said 10.5 plus 15,000 or 15%?
Yeah, for the 15,000 for the Roth plus the 3,500 for the HSA a year.
A year. Yeah, that'd be right. Okay. That's $18,000 out of 150.
Yeah.
That's not causing you a
Well,
problem. That's not
what's your
causing you a problem. You know what? You guys are not doing a detailed EveryDollar budget that the two of you sit down and agree to before the month begins. You're throwing money in savings and hoping you can live with what's left over, and when chaos hits, you dip back into the savings.
Yeah, and usually by the next month, savings is pretty much where it was before, but it's just my husband's just very stressed.
Yeah, I heard that 3 times. You know why he's stressed? Because he doesn't have a plan. Not because of the money. So if you will start the month before the month begins, get the EveryDollar budget, download it. We'll give you the premium upgrade for free. And the two of you, both of you sit down and go, okay, here's what insurance costs. That comes out of this. Here's what lights cost. Here's what water costs. Here's what the school lunches cost. Here's what the grocery store costs. And then we save money. I think you're going to find you have enough to do all of it.
Because you guys are bringing home what? What's hitting your account, Denise, every month? 9,000-ish?
10.
8,641.
Something's wrong. What is coming out of that check? That's only $100,000.
There's a little bit of savings for a trip that him and my daughter want to do. He, obviously
Coming out of his check?
No, afterwards. His check, just insurance cost, and then the 10.5% for Roth, and the $3,500 for the HSA. That's my knowledge.
$18,000. We're 50 down.
Yeah, well, it's like 120 after taxes. So yeah, I mean, it should be around 10.
No, it's like 100,000 after taxes. Yeah, and so you got something coming out of your check that's screwing up too. Are you guys getting a large tax refund?
We do, and I throw that into the emergency fund or into the.
Yeah, but that's not what. No, we don't need a tax refund. That's a savings account with the IRS that pays no interest, and they give it to you once a year. Santa Claus does not live in Washington, D.C. You need to adjust your W-2s and get the proper amount coming home so that there's no tax refund. That will help your cash flow because you're not bringing home enough. There's something wrong with your coming home figure.
I honestly feel like if we took home the amount that we get in the tax refund every year, I feel like it would be pretty much spot on. Honestly. You
have a feeling, but you don't know because y'all don't live on a budget. You guys have got to do a written, detailed plan. You're chaotic, and he's saving money on one side, and you're over here trying to keep the family held together with duct tape and baling wire on the other side because you don't have a freaking plan. You need a plan. Before the month begins, every dollar needs to be addressed, and I want to know why I make $150,000 and I'm only getting home with $100 because the numbers you're giving me don't add up to that. So you guys got to get into this stuff and learn where your freaking money's going, then make the proper amount come home and quit hoping that an IRS tax refund bails you out of your lack of organization and planning skills. So you have to manage this like it matters. If you don't make these dollars behave, they are not going to behave, and your husband is going to remain stressed out, and you're going to remain feeling like, well, we should be able to do this, but it's all that savings. And it's not all that savings. The savings is not the math problem. You've given us the numbers. It's not there. So I know where the money's going. It's going to chaos and disorganization. That's where it's going. If you guys will give every dollar an assignment every month for the rest of your life, like your life depended on it, and the two of you agree to it, you're going to have all of this angst removed from your position, the anxiety you're feeling and the anxiety he's feeling. But you're not going to get rid of it by just tossing these numbers up in the air and trying to juggle them. You're throwing them around like you're a circus act. And you've got to set them down, make them everyone behave. I can hear it. I've done this for 30 years. I can hear it in the process you're using, even discussing it with me. So you can do this. You have the money to be okay. But and I've given you the antidote. Now, the only question is whether you're going to do it or not. So go to Every Dollar. We're going to give you the Every Dollar. Help them download that, Kelly, and get it the premium version, and we'll pay for it. Give it to her as a gift because, honey, you can do this. It's very doable. It's very doable. And please don't ever say we can't be responsible because we have a large family.
I don't think she did.
She didn't. She didn't.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't think
she didn't. But I get that all the time. I hear, Dave, you can't do the Dave Ramsey plan if you have a large family. And then we have people with 8 kids stand up here and do a debt-free screen. So they do it all the time. As a matter of fact, it's the only way you can be responsible with a large family is to be responsible and work a plan. It's the only, you don't have an option. It's like when you have 7 kids, you don't have an option of one of them being a brat. They have to behave. So large families, the kids, they don't have, none of them are confused that they're the center of the world. But if you got 1 or 2, one of them can get confused about that. Mm-hmm. So it goes with the territory. It's a wonderful part of having a large family, but you have to be organized. You know, the other thing large families can do, they can take pictures quickly.
They're efficient.
They're organized. They're line efficient. Up. Boop, 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 boop. They line up and little ducks, and then we take a picture real quick. Create your free Every Dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.